Okay, so I wanted to record this raw video, just very natural today. I just finally got to the point of arranging this office that I have rented to start recording the season 2 of the Philosophy in Real Life podcast. And I wanted to make this video just for myself, but also I guess to share some reflections of like my mindset and how I'm thinking and all of that. And I just wanted to keep it quite raw. I'll show you now a little bit the space I have and what's coming. I'm really excited. And as you can see, like I wasn't even expecting to record something like this, but I wanted to do it. I just wanted to do it just to have a memory of this new chapter in my life. As many of you know, I was completing a philosophy PhD, and it took me more a year longer than expected. So in Spain, it's basically 3 years total, full time, because we don't do coursework in Spain, or mostly it's not 6 years like in the United States. Here's 3 years when you do it full time, 5 years if you do it part time. And finally, I'm just waiting for the oral defense. The written part is done, and it was a tremendous experience. I learned a lot. It was insane, all kinds of emotions, and that's the only thing left. And I started working also as a Christian teacher for Western European churches last year, June 1st, and so it's been tricky trying to juggle that. But basically, I was supposed to be done with a PhD June 1st last year, and due to so many things that happened with the thesis, I wasn't able to complete it on time, and so I had to ask for another year and just keep working at the same time on the thesis and all of that. And so yeah, I think now I'm reflecting. I've been looking forward to doing this new chapter in my life where I have my normal job and just focusing on the podcast. I decided that I wanted to work 6 days a week, rest one, and one full day a week. I'm gonna be dedicating it to the podcast, whether that is scripting or recording or doing something like that. And I think I was reflecting a lot. I think that I have as my wife is pregnant. She's in her third trimester, and the baby is due September 9th. I have my other baby boy, Aiden. He is 2 years and 4 months, and he's such a gift in my life. But he woke me up during the middle of the night, and it's tough because you feel quite sleep deprived. But I think that I was reflecting a lot this summer. What would it take to do this in a sustainable basis? As a dad, as a husband, as a Christian, because I do care deeply about my walk with God, and I know that being over busy or just doing all of the things all of the time is just not. It's a recipe for just a spiritual burnout and disaster. And I'm also an academic, and I'm a thinker, and that's why I did philosophy, and I've written things, academic articles and books, and a book so far. And as many of you know, I have done the Philosophy in Real Life season 1, where I did different topics, different things, and I think that it was a good experimentation. I dropped the ball basically last year on purpose, and I did feel insecure about myself, just feeling like, okay, again, Carlos, you do too much, and now you're stopping this project. But deep down, I was like, there's no way I'm stopping this project of just adding value and all of that. And I think that I want this video to be a testimony or a video for my future self about how I'm feeling about this new chapter of like really going hard on doing this on a sustainable basis, and doing it in a way that is meaningful, and so that's why I spent the last 3 months looking deeply into my workflows, schedule, projects that I have, and dreams and plans, because I would like to have 7 lives to complete everything, like be an athlete and then also a musician and then I don't know, just play in pubs and things like that. But that's not possible. You know, I have this restlessness, these errors in my heart a lot. You know, of just doing everything in life, and that's not possible. And that's something that I have to come to terms with. Actually, it hasn't been a difficult thing for me because I'm a very driven person inside, and I think that I really fight for what's meaningful in my life. And I just wanted to record this, and I think that this is a big deal for me because I'm gonna have my second boy, Oliver. We already named the baby, and I just felt like I need to record this raw video. Doesn't matter how I woke up or how I'm dressed or whatever, and just show people like the real Carlos behind the Philosophy in Real Life podcast, with no editing, nothing, just a raw video telling you how I'm really feeling and all of that. And yeah, I think part of me is just you know quite scared. I think that I was more excited before working on the season 2. I have finished scripting basically 8 different episodes and difficult content about the ethics of desire. It's gonna be a phenomenal topic, and this is part of the content I actually researched for my dissertation about morality, phenomenology, and all these concepts that when you tell people, they look at you like, what? What is that? What is metaphysics? But no, don't worry. We'll explain those things in the podcast when we release the episodes. And yeah, I think I did feel more excited before, and now I'm feeling more like insecure about, oh, what will it take, or will you stop again, or like life is difficult. That's why we're not releasing the first episode until we have basically 4 months worth of recording done and scheduled or ready to go, just to make sure that I'm doing this in a sustainable way, and that I can keep doing this for years. And this is a labor of love. Right now the podcast space is quite saturated, but I love learning. I love teaching. I do believe deeply, deeply in education, and I think that I'm willing to do what it takes to add value. But I think that there is this, what would you say, excessive self preoccupation. Like, oh, what will people think, or my broken accent in English is not the best, and things like that. And so that is something that definitely makes me kind of like insecure that, oh, I'm not good enough for this. But honestly, I just have to get over myself, because I do believe in what I'm doing. I have done some of it, and I do teach a lot, off camera, in context of churches or in some academic conferences and things like that. And yeah, it seems to resonate what I've been learning, and how I'm conveying these ancient ideas, about beauty, truth, and goodness, and the good. And I'm willing to do that. So this is just me being raw, and also letting you know how excited I am about this new chapter. uh, and this is the space I have. I just wanted to show you a little bit more like in person. This is basically the mini bookshelf I have so far. I have plenty of books in digital. This is my armchair. This is where beauty happens. Prayer times, Bible time, philosophy books, reflections, journaling. And my views are not that great, as you can see. So I have this here. Oh, let me just get closer to the mic. So I have this small tree that I watch through this angle, as you can see, and that's it. And I have my lights here. I have AC, very important in the summer. I have my coffee machine there, some water. I'm just moving things around. A book on history of the medieval philosophy that I'm reading. And yeah, my chair. I came from the gym today, as you can see. I worked out, and then took my boy to daycare, and then the backdrop, as you can see. So right now I'm just moving things around. This is my keyboard. This is where the magic will happen, and this is you guys looking at my screen. Let me just put this back. But all right. And yeah, so that's it. I know that this is not probably the the video you were expecting, but this is my the best way I can just tell you the new chapter, how excited I am, the feelings I'm having, and um, yeah, we're getting after it this time. It's gonna be awesome. I'm really really pumped and at the same time terrified. But I just need to get over myself. So, and this is a labor of love. I do believe in these ideas. Truth, beauty, and good. And so yeah, so anyways, I'm really excited. Thank you so much for those people who have followed me so far and who have been supporting me a lot. I'm sorry for just the lack of consistency, but I have done a tremendous amount of reflection and planning to be able to do this in a way that will have just philosophy in real life podcasts for the foreseeable future on a consistent basis. So anyways, that's it, everybody. Peace.